Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you 10 lipsticks that I would recommend from the drugstore for fall. I think some of these have awesome colors and formulas and I'm really excited to share these with you. It would really mean a lot to me if you would subscribe and help support me here on YouTube, and let's jump right into it. Starting off first, Milani has come out with some new colors in one of my favorite lip products of all time, the Fruit Fetish Lip Oils. These have different scents for each different shade that they have, and these are really stunning. I've used the raspberry shade for the past year nonstop. I think I've gone through 3 tubes of that one. But they came out with new colors, including this Coco Cacao lip oil, and I want to swatch this one first because it is the deepest shade that they offer. And I feel like it would just be perfect for fall. I tend to wear a lot of brown and berry shades for fall, but I also have pigmented lips, so I need to keep that in mind when picking up lip products. So this shade is really perfect for me because it is the perfect amount of pigment to tint my lips like a nice brown, but not be like light enough to where there is nothing really showing. These are the 4 new shades right here. This first one is Honey Fig, and then there is the Coco Cacao. Then we have Blackberry Agave here, and then Lychee Nectar down below. And they do have a limited edition shade for the fall time, winter time, which is the Cranberry Currant, and it has shimmer in this one, but not in these. So just so you can see what all of those kind of look like, and I will insert swatches. I would say these are most similar to the Clarins lip oils. They're a little bit lighter than the Dior, but still thick enough to where they will be longer lasting, but thin enough to where they're still a lip oil. I'm gonna swatch this Cranberry Currant shade because it has the shimmer in it. Just keep in mind that these are not going to pull maybe their true colors in the tube or on the swatch because of the color of my lips. It's really pretty with the shimmer in there. These are a fave from Milani. These have been a favorite for a while, and I'm so glad to see they came out with more colors. These are the Milani Color Fetish lipsticks, and I have loved these since they came out with their spring line a couple years ago. Is it a couple years ago now? Time has really flown by. In 2022, I believe they released more nude color shades instead of pinks, and these are a very stunning, beautiful matte lipstick that is very comfortable. I would compare these to the Rare Beauty lipsticks on the market. They're a good dupe for those, and they have very similar kind of colors. Rare Beauty does brown really well, but Milani does also, so let's try this on. I would say that where Rare Beauty can pull off a very nice mauve, cooler toned lip, Milani's tend to lean a little bit warm, but they are just as stunning. I would have no idea these were from the drugstore if you just, handed them to me. This is the shade Passion, 440 Passion. These from Milani are one of the most comfortable matte lipsticks I have ever owned. I hold them so high in the drugstore and in my heart. They're completely stunning. So if you find a color that you love, then I would definitely pick that up for fall. They have so many to choose from, you really can't go wrong with any of them. If for any of these lipsticks you guys are interested in seeing me swatch every single color I own in the line, please let me know down below which one you would like to see. I have a ton of shades in the Milani and the Maybelline ones that I'll show you shortly, and also the NYX ones that I'm gonna show you right now. These are the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Creams. While these lipsticks from Milani I would find to be similar to the Rare Beauty Bullet lipsticks, the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Creams are very similar to the Rare Beauty ones in the tube that are taller. I think they're called a matte lip cream as well. So they do have some really amazing colors in this line. I I love all of them. I actually have not swatched these two. I picked these two shades up because I didn't have them for this video because I thought they'd be great fall tones. And these are, again, another comfortable matte lip cream. They're a little more like silicone feeling than the ones from Milani. They kind of have like a slip to them, but just as nice and a really great one from the drugstore. This is the shade Chocolate Mousse, and it's a really beautiful fall tone. These are a bit thicker on the lips than the Milani Bullet lipsticks. They have some really awesome colors in this line. I just absolutely love how much pigmentation you can get from these, and I find them to be very long lasting. They are not transfer proof though, just for the record. Neither are the Milani ones. But yeah, these are very affordable, and if you want to try a fun different color for a fraction of the cost, then I would definitely recommend picking one of these up. This isn't quite as bright of a purple as the others in the NYX line, so that's why I really wanted to try this one on. I love that. I'm going to finish up the lip oils before I, you know, stain my lips too much. My next is also from NYX. It is the NYX Fat Lip Oils. I love these deep shades. I typically wear darker shades in lip oils because my lips are more pigmented. These are super, super, super comfortable. The NYX and the Milani are very similar in terms of feel. I would even say the NYX is a little bit lighter, but the NYX has much more pigment than the Milani one. So it kind of depends what you're looking for from the lip oil. But as you can see, this did have a lot more pigment than the Milani ones did. The NYX Fat Lip Oils are very similar to the In Beauty Project lip oils because they have a little more pigment to them, whereas the Milani ones are very similar to the Clarins ones because they don't have quite as much pigment, or the Dior ones, whichever. This is more of a like summer shade, but I cannot find the deep brown shade that I have in this line, but it's perfect for fall. But I still wanted to show you what these look like on. So if I find it before I get to post this video, then I will show you a swatch of what it looks like. But yeah, the brown shade was what I wanted to show for the fall tones, but I also really like this shade, which is Newsfeed. Okay, next from Flower Beauty, I have the matte lipstick in Cinnamon Crush. I have had this for way too long. It is just such a beautiful brown. It might have been one of Jamie Page's old favorites. I can't remember. These from Flower Beauty are really pretty colors as well. They aren't quite as pigmented as the ones from Milani, but they are still really comfortable and really beautiful on the lips. As you can see, this is the shade Cinnamon Crush again, and they have some lovely tones in their line as well. I also, from Flower Beauty, really enjoy their like the matte lip creams in the little bullet. I'll put a picture up because I don't know where those are at all. When I was moving offices, I don't know where I ended up putting those, but they have some deeper shades in that line as well, and they're kind of on the same line as the NYX Smooth Whip formula texture kind of thing, and they are really pretty and beautiful as well. I never hear anybody talk about those. I hear people talk about the Flower Beauty lipsticks, but not the ones that are like the matte lip creams in the tubes. I don't know why, but they're also really, really lovely and have some really nice tones. I don't know what's happening with Flower Beauty right now. Do you guys know? Because they have not had their website up since January, I think, and they are only selling through Ulta, and they're still releasing new stuff, but they're also rebranding. I'm confused. Flower Beauty is like one of my favorite drugstore brands, so I just want to know what's going on. Like, do I need to stock up? So if you know, please let me know down below. These are brand new from e.l.f. These are their Glow Revival Lip Oils, and I got all of the deeper shades. I'm gonna try on the shade Jam Session for this video, but I also think that that brown would be really fun for fall. When I saw this shade though, I instantly ordered these. That is nice. This is only my second time putting these on. I love that shade though. These have a very peppermint taste to them. So if you're not into that kind of scent, then I'm not sure you would like it, but what does this look like swatched? It's like a browny purpley color. That would be really pretty over the Rare Beauty lip liner in Gifted. That is going to be something I'm going to say about 500 times because you cannot tell me that would not look perfect underneath. I think these are really comfortable. When I had them on yesterday, my boyfriend did not seem to like the peppermint taste or the lip oil in general. I don't know. He only likes the LYS lip oil, which is amazing, but he's really picky, so don't take his word for this, take mine. I really like these. They are a tad bit thicker, more like the Dior lip oil consistency, but they do seem to have a little bit more pigment. It's gotta have more pink pigment than that. Let's compare. Okay, so a little bit more, maybe, but similar. e.l.f.'s been kind of duping all the brands lately. How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like good about that, or would you rather them just stick to their e.l.f. products and not try to dupe anything? But yeah, this is really comfortable, really pretty. I'm excited to try the rest of them. I think I'm gonna be wearing this Jam Session shade a lot this fall though. So if you're looking for a stamp of approval on these new lip oils from e.l.f., I definitely think they're worth the $8. I think that's what they cost. Really, really nice job, e.l.f. e.l.f.'s bullet lipsticks are my next pick. They are completely perfect. I think they're just as good as a high-end lipstick. I think they dupe most lipsticks on the market, to be honest. Most bullet lipsticks. This is the shade Shameless. It is a really pretty mauve tone. They're so creamy, so comfortable. They are cream lipsticks, they're not matte, they're perfect. I love these so much. And they have a beautiful range of shades. They also have a black, perfect for Halloween or every day, you know, if you're into that. Really, really love this lipstick formula. They're probably one of my favorites, one of my top 3 at least. I know they have a deep burgundy shade. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll leave it down below. Okay, I'm bringing out this fun one from NYX. This is the shade Exclusive, and it is a gray. I don't know what it is, but I just think gray lipsticks are hot. Cannot tell you what makes me like them so much. This one is so old. It's like tugging a little bit, but this formula usually doesn't do that to me. This formula is not quite as amazing as the e.l.f. one that I just showed you, but it does have a lot of really fun colors like this. So this is the lipstick formula that I would pick up when I wanted a very fun color for kind of a Halloween look or just a fall tone in general that maybe I don't want to wear all year. They do set down a little bit more than like the e.l.f. one does. The e.l.f. one's really creamy all the time, but still really pigmented. This one is a bit tackier. Okay, I tried to fix where I've overlined. But anyway, okay. My last 2 picks from the drugstore are very long-lasting, transfer-proof, not going anywhere kind of lipsticks, so I saved those for last. This one from Revlon does not come off, so it's just going to be last in this video. I could not get it off the other day. It took like much more than willpower and makeup remover. It was on there for the rest of my life. I had to get an oil cleanser out for that one. So anyway, we're going into the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Inks. I think I have the whole line. These are transfer proof, so transfer proof. They are not the Revlon one and never going to come off for the rest of your life, but they are definitely going to stay on through eating, so love that. Have a very unique texture for a transfer proof lipstick. These do have a shiny finish on the lips instead of matte, which is very unique, especially from the drugstore. I don't know of another, you know, kind of product like that from the drugstore that is fully transfer proof but also has a shiny finish. It's totally unique in its own way. And they have some really cool colors like this deep dark chocolatey brown that I want to try on. So we're going to do that. I also have a swatch from when I tried to film this before and it did not work out for me, of the shade 130 Extra. And this is the shade 135 Fearless. I'm not going to keep this on for long, otherwise it will set down and stay there. I'm gonna use a mirror for this one. Obviously this would look better with a lip liner, just putting it out there. All of these would. But you actually get a lot of control with this applicator from Maybelline. Love that. I find it much harder to use the Revlon one. These I find you just need to make sure that you coat your lips really well so that they're nice and even. This color is so deep that it's super easy to get patchy if you're not paying attention. But yeah, this is really fun. I love that you can get this at the drugstore. This is such a cool effect, such a cool formula. These are really hard to get off, as you can tell. Like, they are definitely more of an oil cleanser to remove situation, but they at least are a tiny bit easier than the next one. Moving on to the Revlon Color Stay Suede Inks. These are kind of supposed to be a dupe for the Dior transfer proof lipsticks. Those are incredible, but they're also $45. And this is not. This is under 20, so I don't know exactly how much. I'll have to look it up and put it down below, but they are a very good dupe for the Dior transfer proof lipsticks. This might not necessarily be a fall shade, but it's the only shade I have from this line. It's kind of a fall shade. It's like a mauve-y purpley tone. This is the shade 003 Want It All. And yeah, I can already tell that it's set down. These are very matte. They do dry down to be transfer proof. And yeah, there's not like a ton to say about them. They just do exactly what they're supposed to do. But yeah, once these set down, I can insert a clip. I just couldn't get them off. I was like, oh no, like, oh, that Revlon is not coming off. She's stuck. Oh God. So yeah, make sure you're really careful with these because their dry down time is about 1 second. So you don't have a lot of like working time to fix up if you miss your lip line or something. These are obviously, because they're so matte and transfer proof, not the most comfortable choice out of everything here today, but they are definitely the best transfer proof option in a matte formula from the drugstore, and the Maybelline would be the best transfer proof glossy one from the drugstore. One last thing I want to sneak in this video is that Tower 28's lip gloss is not a drugstore lip gloss necessarily, but it is cheap enough to be a drugstore lip gloss. It's only a couple dollars more than some of the drugstore options that you already have. So I would highly, highly consider maybe picking this up during the Sephora sale. This lip gloss is the best. The best. It's just the best. So they're highly pigmented. Their line has some that are more pigmented, like this one. This is the shade Sesame. And they have some that are more like a jelly kind of sheer formula. And they have a great range of colors for all different skin tones. The formula is just perfect. It's the perfect texture. It's so nice and smooth and comfortable. It's all I really want to wear most days, and so I would be, you know, remiss if I didn't share this even in a drugstore video, because this is so affordable and it truly is the best lip gloss on the market. It's not marketed as a lip oil, but it feels very, very, very comfortable on the lips. So with the Sephora sale coming up, I did just want to throw this in there because they do have like a set with 2 lip glosses, and the original ones will also be on sale. So just wanted to throw that in there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to know what your favorite lip product was from today. If your favorite drugstore lipstick is not in this video, then please let me know what it is down below so I can pick it up and try it out. Please subscribe again. It really means the absolute world to me that you guys watch my videos. I cannot even seriously tell you how much it makes a difference in my life, so thank you for doing so. I'm so close to being at the first level of being monetized on YouTube, so I really, really appreciate your support. Please like and share and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.